Hey guys!
Hello!
Welcome back to our channel, and if you are new here, my name is Lolita.
My name is Ashley.
And we are the co-founders of Recovery Life Apparel. We are a lifestyle brand for people in recovery.
People in recovery.
Check out the new gear.
We love this one so much.
So much.
3 new ones right now, 2 more.
And I'm gonna link the bio.
So 5 altogether.
Yeah,
we love this one so much, we both wore it.
Yes, I'm gonna link the bio in the description so you can go grab your Phoenix Rising from the Ashes. Okay, so today's video is gonna be some techniques that we have put into some serious practice to kind of reprogram, I guess.
Just the one technique today, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. Did I say multiple?
Techniques. You pluraled it.
Okay, technique.
So.
That we use to reprogram our mind. Say hi to Tori.
She's a psycho. So.
Okay.
I reject that thought.
What does that mean?
It sounds so simple and too good to be true. But it isn't. Okay? It's my favorite one. Okay?
Mine too.
It's my favorite one. And the first time Lolita called me and told me to try it, I thought, like I think about everything. I overthink it too much.
She really does.
And I think, well, exactly what I said. That's too good to be true. For me, everything has to be so complicated, right? It's simple. So if you have intrusive thoughts, right? Which I think everyone can experience intrusive thoughts.
Well, I think let's kind of back up, right?
Okay.
So why would you want to reprogram your mind? Essentially, thoughts become things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. Thoughts become things. So we have this teaching that I learned from Frederick Xavier, and it's really, really been super instrumental in progress with how you feel, or how we feel, which will ultimately lead to results with manifestation. Even if you don't want to call it manifestation, just a further progression in your situation, circumstances, and overall motivation for your
journey.
goals. Yes. Okay.
Oh, now I can go, guys, apparently. So, I forgot what word I used.
Reject that thought?
No, I know, but what I was... Oh, intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts. Sorry.
Intrusive thoughts. As you can see, we do these completely live. We do not edit. Bet you can tell.
Yes, and bear with us. You know what I'm saying?
Intrusive thoughts. Examples. Sorry. So... I'm one of those weird people, and if anybody, oh my god, why do I use Kim K so much as an example? But anyway, she did a whole episode
She's so
on
fabulous.
how she
Love you, Kim
needed
K.
therapy for that she just had such fears of driving because she kept on imagining getting in car accidents while she was driving. I really resonated with that because I do that. That's an example of an intrusive thought. Driving down the road and imagining a semi-truck hitting you, or imagining you fucking flying off the bridge. Intrusive, right? So I get them all the time though. I lay my head down at night and I imagine my boyfriend cheating on me, or I imagine I imagine Lolita sitting on top of this thing the other day to record and her falling to the depths of the earth. And I told her one thing, always do, talk about your issues with your closest people.
Yes,
talk about them. If you
please.
keep them inside and you're just gonna think you're a huge weirdo,
fest or make you sick.
No one thinks like me, I'm weird, and come to find out you share these things with people, even if it's online with people you meet in forums and groups, it helps to know that other people have these issues. So She calls me and tells me, hey, oh my gosh, you have all these intrusive thoughts. I learned this practice, and it says you say it out loud. You can say it in your head. It can be more effective out loud. I reject that thought. Yes. So I felt silly doing it the first night. I thought, okay, I reject that thought. And then for me, I thought, okay, I feel silly. So when I say I reject that thought, I'm also going to replace it with a positive thought. You've heard of your happy place, right? So replace it with, whether it's playing with your kids, or that day you took them to Disney, or whatever.
Walking on the beach.
Sure, you had maybe it was just one amazing day that you had. Just replace that vision, because they call it daydreaming for a reason too in the daytime. Your subconscious is dreaming. Mm-hmm. You're just awake while you're doing it. Mm-hmm. So you simply reject that thought, and anything, it needs practice.
Exactly.
Because practice, it makes it a habit. And next thing you know, it's like muscle memory. Well,
what were you telling me the other day? Because we were having a conversation about the brain. And the mind is not the brain, but we're not going to get into this whole thing.
I talk about the brain a lot.
But
you have to be more specific.
Okay, but how you say that your brain is your muscle? As a muscle.
Okay, yeah. Your brain is a muscle. It actually burns calories. Okay.
Use that brain. You got a big, beautiful brain. That's what my mom used to say.
It literally does. Because she'll be like a huge day after like creating and designing our clothes.
Oh, that's what happened.
She'll be like, I'm so tired. I said, well, you know your brain's a muscle. Mm-hmm. You've been burning calories all day. Girl. It can make you tired. Yeah. Okay, that's why people can. It's okay. Like, don't tell me. Oh, you sit at work all day. Yeah, I sit at work all day on a computer. I'm tired. Okay.
Mentally
so
exhausted.
Brain essentially needs healthy exercise too. So this is a healthy exercise. The next thing I know, it's been about 2 months, and that day I just told you about her falling off the thing was the first intrusive thought I had after doing it for about 2 weeks. That is not a lie. I promise you that is the truth. I love sharing my journey, and if something isn't working for me or something is not going right or something's taking longer than it will, I actually love sharing that the most. So I ain't playing with you. This is real.
She ain't playing with you.
Okay.
So it's really cool so for me, what was so attractive to me about this method is I'm huge into manifestation. I'm huge into affirmations. And I know that manifestations happen. Your conscious mind has to make an impression on your subconscious mind. And then your subconscious mind will then create or birth that experience into your physical 3D reality. Right? So it's all thoughts. So having a real clear controller filter as much as I possibly can, it was the goal, right? So when I learned this method, I said, let me try this, because what do I want? I want to make a huge impact with Recovery Life. I want us to break out and be the first like recovery-based brand in major retailers. Like, I have big visions, and I would have these thoughts come up that are 100% not conducive to my vision. So I started doing this. Like, I'll be driving to Ashley's or driving to the shop or creating a new design, and people aren't going to like that design. I reject that thought. Or our message isn't good enough to be abroad or make that much of an impact. I reject that.
It's like
that
calling
thought.
yourself out.
Right.
You talk to yourself in your head all day.
Right.
I know you all do. We all do.
We all do.
So you can call yourself out as well. Say, excuse. That ain't going to get us nowhere.
No.
I reject that thought.
Reject that thought, girl or guy or dude or bro.
And listen, if you have to say it more than once to get that thought out of your head, you can. Mm-hmm. It really, please try it, because it works more than it's just because I know it sounds so simple. Right.
And then on the other side of this, when you have a thought that is happy, that is conducive, you affirm that.
Affirm it.
You affirm that thought. I am the best. I am going to get into a major retailer, or I am going to meet the love of my life and get married and be happy.
I accept these.
I accept these thoughts. I am going to get that job that's making me $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month.
Someone says, "Oh, you look great today." I do look great today.
Look good.
Because what do we all do when we get a compliment? We be like, you're like,
oh, really?
I didn't even, actually, I really hated the way that I looked this morning.
Yeah, oh, thanks. Actually, I just threw this together.
You pretty much are rejecting the compliment.
Yeah.
Instead of like feeling it. You know what I mean?
Affirm the life of your dreams. It takes practice, but you have to start somewhere. So I'm going to challenge you guys. We are going to challenge you guys to reject those negative ass thoughts.
Train your brain. It is possible.
Or train your mind, right?
Train your brain.
Train your brain. Train your mind. Reprogram your mind.
Yes.
Live the life of your dreams. Run. Right. So if you like this video, if you love us, subscribe, hit the bell so you get all future notifications, hit that like button, comment your questions, thoughts, anything. Bear with us as we put together like an intro video.
Just doing like a hand show.
We really appreciate all the support, and we already hit 100 subscribers.
We did.
Yes! Okay. We love you guys.